I guess we could open up the can of worms of correspondences. So are you using herbs that have planetary correspondences?
Everybody who studies astrology, they all want the planetary correspondence to get rid of disease. It's kind of this, okay, I can use this herb and it'll get rid of Saturn, or I can use this herb and it'll get rid of Mars, and I'm gonna say yes and no, and because yes you can, and no, it's not the ideal way to practice. So just to at least in my own practice. And when we say herb for planet, we're talking astrological magic. We're not talking herbalism anymore. And that's my personal opinion. I don't know what other people hold, but and to really give form to that, and just to differentiate, there is, for example, for Saturn, there's an herb called ashwagandha.
Yeah, we love ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. And so the root of ashwagandha, you can do certain prayers and tie it to the right arm. And that is a protective talisman from Saturn. There's calamus. You take the root of calamus, do some Durga Puja with it, and tie it to the right arm, and it's a protection from Rahu, the North Node. Turmeric. The turmeric root is one of the best protections from Mars.
Okay.
But that is, notice that we're tying it to the arm.
Yeah, so it's magical. It's not.
It's magical. You have to make sure that the timing is done right, that the prayers have been done properly, that the spirit has been invoked in a way that the spirit of that plant is protecting you.
Right.
And so when we do this direct correlation, we are in this realm of magic. And so all the other elements of magic need to be correctly applied in order for effectiveness.
Yeah. Okay.
Just if a person just ties the ashwagandha to their arm, it's just a piece of ashwagandha tied to their arm. and now and so that's from the magical, that's the yes. And then when I go to the no, and as I said, yes and no. And from the no, the way I work is, when that Saturn is going through the ascendant and the Vata has increased, I know that Vata has increased. Now I go to that person, and sometimes, like particularly for my older clients, the Saturn going through the ascendant and Vata increasing when somebody's in their teens, they don't even notice it. When they're in their 20s, it's uncomfortable, but like it goes by. 30s, 40s, they feel it. It's uncomfortable, but it won't create any major disease. Once people are over 50, that Saturn transit is going to be whatever is breaking down in the body and weak, it's going to be exacerbating. And it's like, it's that bump that makes the weak tire go flat. That Saturn transit. And so that Saturn's there. I'm not just telling everybody to wear ashwagandha with certain prayers and such. I'm looking at what's the condition in their chart that Vata is going to complicate. And then I'm recommending herbs that are going to support that system. And I'm going to be recommending certain lifestyle practices, what kinds of foods they'll be eating that are Vata reducing. I might, depending on I might send them for massages. I might send them for enemas. Ayurveda uses enemas a lot. And we use a lot of herbal enemas. I might get them on a certain certain herbs that are rejuvenative, if that's so it's really going to depend, and I'm going to make sure that I'm fitting my herbal protocol to them based on knowing that the Vata is going up and what's going to break when that Vata goes up.